Hello all, this is Utpal Chakraborty. I am a data scientist and a quantum scientist. I am also Gartner Ambassador for AI and Chief Technology Officer at Intel AI. So today I am going to discuss a very unique course on data science, AI, machine learning, and also a little bit on the quantum computing side. And this course is Industry Elective Certification. The name of the course itself suggests that this is very specific to industry, or essentially the target is would like to make you industry ready through this course. So I will take you through the entire course and what are some of the uniqueness, some of the benefits of this particular course, and also we'll talk about the entire course, in fact the course content. So that is very important. So I call it Industry Elective Certification, and we'll give you a certification after completion of this particular course. It is not only the course, but also you will have to do a project, and you will be getting a certification. So agenda for this discussion is essentially what are some of the distinctive features of the course. Okay, how this particular course is different from the other courses that are available in the market, right? So that we'll discuss. Introduction to the faculty, that means I will be taking this course, so a little bit about myself, what kind of a career advancements that you can expect after doing that course. Then also we'll talk about the entire course content, starting from the very basics of AI, ML, and then we'll go to the very advanced topics. Then certifications and also placement opportunities. So once you complete this course, so definitely you will be ready for the industry. At the same time, we'll also provide you placement assistance after completion of this particular certification. So some of the distinctive features of the certification are this is a full spectrum coverage. So it covers essentially from very basics of AI ML, and it goes up to very advanced levels and its implementation in the industry. So this is guidance from an industry expert, because I have spent around 27 years in the industry, and I have implemented a lot of very big and very critical implementation of AI ML into different sectors, especially into banking and finance. So I'll share my experience, and also you will get some insights of how to actually work on a real live project and how you can deploy your AI ML projects into a real environment. Industry ready, that we are highlighting again and again, because the aim of this particular course is to make you industry ready, and will guide you through all the tools and techniques that has been used in the industry, so that while appearing in the interview, or if you are actually willing to upgrade yourself into kind of AI ML data science kind of a things, it will be very easier for you to apply for those kind of positions. Okay, so and also it is inclusive learning. We all come, all kind of professionals from from any kind of background, academic background. So your academic background doesn't matter here, because what we are going to cover is essentially from the concepts to some of the maths, the algorithms, and also the use cases and the applications, and how you can essentially implement those applications here. The idea is not only to prepare you as a data scientist, because probably everyone will not be looking to be a data scientist, but probably some of you are interested to be an SME and having a very good understanding of artificial intelligence, where it can be applied, what are the use cases and all. So that part also we are going to cover here, apart from the very technical and mathematical part. Now about myself, because I will be essentially taking you through the entire course. So I'm a data scientist and quantum scientist, and I'm also I've spent around 25-26 years into different industries like L&T, IBM, Capgemini, and Yes Bank. So I was heading the AI and analytics vertical of Yes Bank. So I have written around 7 books. These are mainly on AI, quantum computing, and also Web3 and metaverse. Very recently, I have written a book on generative AI and ChatGPT also. And also I'm a speaker at different colleges, universities, and conferences globally. So around 600 plus sessions I have taken till now. I am a Gartner ambassador for 2023 for data and analytics, and I'm also a global AI ambassador and one of the top influencers. Received a lot of awards for my contribution implementing some of the award-winning projects, AI projects into banking and finance domain. And I have published more than 400 technical papers, articles, white papers, and mainly on AI, quantum, and all other things. I have also mentored some of the startups in India and abroad, and also research advisor to some of the academic projects and also some of the government projects. So this is about me, because this is also important, because you should know who is going to take you through the entire journey. Because I'm coming from a industry background, so I'll talk more about industry related things rather than academic things. Then what kind of a career advancements that you can expect from this particular course is essentially, as we are highlighting again and again, it will make you industry ready. Okay, so when you sit in the examination, it will appear, or you'll automatically sound like a person who has already spent some time in the industry, right? Because the entire course curriculum has been designed in such a way that you understand that industry terminologies, you understand how the implementation happens in the industry, what are the tools and techniques and technologies that are being used in the industry. Second thing is we'll start with a very basic thing. So probably in the beginning, many of you will find it very, very basic, and theoretical foundation will be there, because this is very, very important, because we want to actually cover the entire spectrum of this cognitive science, okay, where AI, ML, your NLP, and all other things comes into picture. A certification is going to give you a significant boost into your resume and in your career, because you will be learning about the industry. So this certification has a extra value compared to any other certification that are available, because those are mostly academic in nature. So we'll these are some of the, so I'll very quickly take you through what are the things that we are going to discuss here in this particular course. So we'll be discussing starting from the very basics of artificial intelligence, some of the current trends of artificial intelligence, and what kind of a job market currently it is there. We'll also discuss the different types of learnings, like supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement kind of learnings, and some of the algorithms. We'll talk about neural networks, the different variants of neural networks, like convolutional neural network, recurrent neural network, etc. On the data analytics side, we'll also talk about data cleaning, data transformation, visualization, and all other things. Of course, the machine learning models like linear regression, logistic regression, decision tree, random forest, and all other things. Clustering techniques, okay, and different kind of unsupervised techniques we'll be discussing. On the neural network side, we'll have a very special attention to a lot of very in-depth concepts, and also we'll talk about some of the regularization techniques and optimizers and all other things. Okay, so we'll take you to all kind of these things. On the understanding the data science project life cycles, how actually project happens in the industry. Okay, so there we'll talk about how a particular problem statement is qualified for a AI/ML project, and what kind of a team is required to do that. If you are building a COE, okay, what kind of a project management methodology that you need to use. Okay, so it is essentially around for an organization, it is like AI/ML strategy. Okay, how your data strategy is linked to your business strategy, and your AI/ML strategy will ultimately link to your data and business strategy. So we'll talk about all those kind of things. The next thing is essentially data engineering and management part. So an overview or some understanding of this particular area is very essential for a data scientist or for AI engineer, and also for a analytics professional, because ultimately it is data. So you should know the entire data ecosystem of an organization, how to create kind of a data lake, a data mart, or a data warehouse, how to bring that data, what kind of a data framework, what kind of a governance policy, how to maintain the quality of the data, the privacy, security of the data. So these are very important things, and we were going to discuss about that. And also I think some of the things already we have discussed in the last slide. And how to scale AI projects, okay, because most of the academic projects are like small projects in a small data set, and you test on something. But when you implement it to a very big project, very big enterprise kind of a thing, you should also know how to scale your AI/ML model. Okay, so that is very important, and that we are going to discuss. So, and what are the challenges essentially for when you try to scale that. We'll talk about some of the very trending topics like generative AI, ChatGPT, Google Bard, and all, because these are very important nowadays, because it is the age of generative AI, and we'll have a special emphasis on generative AI, how generative models have been built, what is the transformer neural network, what is the attention model, how these models have been trained. Okay, how you can also build a generative model probably. Then also we'll talk about many of the things on AI and cybersecurity, some of the advanced AI algorithms, okay, and all other things. Of course, we'll talk about AI/ML adoption and applications. Like here, we are going to discuss the real applications that have been developed in different industries and how they have developed. So these are basically in different industries and different domains. So probably banking and finance, manufacturing, supply chain, e-commerce, retail, all other things. We'll also talk about the heavy industries and all other things, right? So so this part is very important, because here you are going to get the real applications. These are not just applications that are developed for some project or some academic purpose. These are real applications that we'll be discussing, and some of those will be also developing. We'll talk about explainable AI. So this is also very important. What is explainable AI? So AI needs to be explainable. There are various techniques to do that. Then we'll also touch upon the big data ecosystem, okay, because this is also important, because if you have some idea of how this kind of a distributed data ecosystem is built, and the various tools available in this ecosystem, it will be helpful for you. As promised, we'll also touch upon quantum computing, because quantum computing is a very upcoming topic and upcoming subject, and it is going to be very hot in coming years. So you want to take advantage of this, in fact the early advantage of this. So we'll talk about the basics of quantum computing, and essentially we'll be focusing on quantum machine learning. Okay, how to build quantum machine learning. So probably in another 10 years, there will not be any kind of normal machine learning. So it will be all be translated into quantum machine learning, right? So that's what we are expecting. Experts are telling. But yes, still quantum computing is in a nascent state. but yes, there are business applications already. People are building applications using quantum computing. Like there are various types of quantum computing. There is one type of quantum computing called quantum computing architecture called the adiabatic quantum computing, which companies like D-Wave and all have already been given it to many enterprises for their business applications, mainly on the chemistry, on drug research, and on all other things. So that we are going to discuss. We are also going to discuss Industry 4.0, okay, wherein we will talk about IoT and AI and all other things. So this is a very comprehensive course, and it will cover almost all the things. We will also talk about the regulatory and compliance related things, the legal experts of AI. We'll talk about AI and sustainability. This is also very, very important nowadays because forums like World Economic Forum and other forums are talking about SDG and ESG goals and how AI can be aligned with SDG and ESG. So we'll also talk about the sustainability part of that, and a very special thing which is called prompt engineering, which is also very, very hot today. And prompt engineers are in demand, okay, across the globe. So we'll be learning how to write prompts, what kind of a prompt engineering that we can do with the generative AI, existing generative AIs like ChatGPT, Google Bard, and all other things, not only from the front end side but also from the back end API side. And also we'll talk about some of the prompt engineering that you can do while writing your own LLM models, large language models, or some generative AI models, some case studies, and also we'll have a project. So you will have to submit, you will have to build a project and submit a project for this certification. So this is a comprehensive certification with everything that we are going to cover end to end, and will make you industry ready, so that you can, after completing this certification, you can directly jump into the industry, or people who are already in job, they are doing something else, they can directly start applying for a data scientist role or AI engineer role kind of thing. People who want to understand the entire landscape of AI, they can join this course, because they will also able to understand all the technologies. Of course, they need not have to go into the maths behind that, all the or the algorithms, but they can understand the complete concept, as well as they can be a subject matter expert, because they will also know how to identify a use case for AI, what are the problem statements in the industry or in an organization that qualifies for AI application. And also you will know what kind of technologies can be used, what kind of techniques can be used to build AI applications in your enterprise. Okay, so idea is not everyone will be a data scientist, but through this course we want to definitely encourage people to be a data scientist, but along with that they can also opt for to be a subject matter expert in AI, a domain expert in AI, so that they can apply AI into their own domain. So thank you, hope to see you in this particular course, and wish you all the best. Thank you.